Understand that you're not approaching women in person because you believe that in approaching a woman, you're scared, you're worried that you're going to come across as creepy. Now, here's something that I want to share with you, and I know that in me sharing this, a lot of men are going to disagree with me, and I'm okay with that. The truth that I see as a woman in the work that I do with women, having friends, having female family members, is that they do like to be approached. They do enjoy a man approaching them. But there is a big but to this. It's how you approach a woman. That's where there's a big misunderstanding here. Because the way that you're approaching women at times is, yes, coming across as creepy. The reason it's going to come across as creepy at times is because you're not giving her enough physical space, for example. Say that you approach a woman in a bar, in a supermarket, wherever, and in you approaching her, you're not giving her enough physical space. If you're not giving her enough physical space, then you're not giving her the freedom to leave the interaction if she chooses to at any given moment. So she's going to feel really boxed in. She's going to feel like an animal in a cage that can't escape. Of course, you're going to come across as creepy. The second point is context. If you're approaching a woman in an empty train station, bus station, of course, there is going to be space in her mind to start thinking, who is this man? Why is he approaching me when there's no one else around, when it's getting dark, etc., etc. It's also about the place that you come from. So if in approaching her, you're telling yourself that this needs to go a certain way, she needs to speak to me in a way that is favorable to me, she needs to give her number to me, she needs to agree to go out on a date with me, etc., then of course, again, you're going to come across as creepy. So if you're giving her enough physical space to leave the interaction, if you don't have anything on the interaction, you're not coming across as desperate or needy, then it's going to allow her to feel safe enough to have a conversation with you and at least entertain the idea of whether she would be interested to get to know you. So in her mind, not labeling you as creepy and wanting to leave the interaction immediately. I know a lot of men struggle when it comes to women, which is why I'm writing a dating guide for men. This is going to help you get to the root of why you have the experiences that you have with women, and it all comes down to how you feel about yourself, the thinking and beliefs that you have about yourself. If you'd like a copy, send me a message and I'll get a copy sent out to you.
This is hilarious. It's always on the guy, right? How we need to approach you so perfectly. Everything has to be just right, like it's a damn Disney movie. You told men not to approach you, and now they're doing that, right? And if one does, it's creepy, right? If you don't like him. See, that's what they don't tell you. Everything has to be great. You know, he has to be wearing the right outfit, the right shoes. He has to look a certain way. He can't be awkward. You know, if he's nervous, that comes off as, you know, awkward sometimes. And you know, women will say, yo, he was so awkward. I didn't feel the vibes. It's like, that's why you're single at 35. If a guy's attracted to you, you know, he comes up and he's attractive enough, who cares if he, you know, if the situation ain't perfect and he don't act a certain way, because he's probably nervous. You know, you don't do the approaching, so you don't know. And this woman's hilarious how she's going to write a how-to guide how to, you know, approach women for men, you know. It's like, we don't really need that. We just need you women to not reject a guy over what he's wearing, right? Or the situation not being the best. She's working out at the gym, she's in between sets, and he interrupts her. Who cares? If he looks good enough, right? You're attracted to him, because that's what all that matters, really, right? That's the number one thing that starts with. If she's not attracted to you, she's not going to give you the chance unless she's just trying to take money from you or something. But yeah, it starts with attraction. And yeah, if the guy looks good enough, give the guy a chance. Don't be turned off by every little thing.